Hello, my name is Gabe Sweat, and today my demonstration speech will be on goal setting and achieving what you can do. Have you ever found yourself in a rut, unsure what to do, and you feel very unfulfilled by some of the actions you've taken in the past couple years? And you haven't found yourself necessarily to the point where you want to be? Well, a lot of this can be due to things such as inadequate goal setting. I found that myself personally cannot achieve something unless they write it down and have a clear-cut goal, because you're just kind of lost and you don't really have a clear plan. And then that tends to be a very easy path for divergence, and you go other places and you slip off your path to success. So the first topic on my goal setting is figure out what makes you happy in life. And this can be anything, really. A goal such as like weight loss, or doing it for your health, or doing it for a family member, or just doing it to be the best person you can be. But being realistic with yourself is also a huge part of this. Because for someone that doesn't have legs, it would be hard to say, I want to run on a treadmill. So you have to know your capabilities. And with this is things, but don't be afraid to be like, overachievement. And if you don't make that goal, then that's okay. But just know deep down what you are capable of doing. But you're writing down your goals is very important with this too. And sticking with your goals. This is something that I found it's easy to be not consistent necessarily. Because if you're not consistent and you don't have, I guess, a consistency of reminders of what your goal is, then it becomes kind of difficult to actually keep on this plan and do great work. Knowing deep down what you want to be seen as great work is what values and gives fulfillment to yourself and your life. Because I feel like a lot of people, they don't actually live out their life to a proper means where they are able to, because I feel like they put caps on themselves and they aren't ambitious, and they don't have this drive to do more than, maybe what their family or their situation has put them in. A lot of people like to talk down on your goals, and maybe this is for good reason, because a lot of times when people talk the most garbage on your goals, it usually means that you're able to do them and they just don't want to see them. A lot of people do not want to see you succeed, and this is why writing down your goals and reminding yourself daily and writing and also tracking progression of this goal is very important. And I feel like a lot of people just want to, dismiss you and just do this and that and not say that you are able to reach this potential that deep within yourself you are able to. So, one story that I would like to add to this was my left shoulder. I had torn labrum at the beginning of my wrestling season, my senior year, and they said it was basically to the point where I should stop wrestling. And I didn't feel like I needed to do that because, I don't know, it was my last season. I really wanted to give it all I had, but they said it was about 40 to 35% torn, and with this, it would pop out of place, it would slip off my shoulder, so I had to pop it back in. But I wrestled, and it kept coming out, and then they said I was eventually going to need surgery at the very end of the season, but I kept with it, I stuck to it, I did the exercises, the rehabilitation, while it was getting torn out every day. And then eventually, I set my goal, I wrote down my goal to place in state. And the year prior, I hadn't even placed in state. I'd actually totally just gone off the rails, and I didn't have a goal, and I wasn't committed, and I wasn't ambitious and I didn't have a good drive. But my senior year, something switched, and I wrote it down, and I stuck to it. And then at the end of the season, I was in the state finals, and I wound up taking second. So with this, it all goes to show that writing down your goals can make a huge impact in your life. And it can not only make you a better person, but give you that special um, fulfillment that a lot of people are looking for in life. And to be without ambition and drive is to be kind of stagnant. So, in conclusion, don't be afraid to shoot high for the stars, and also don't be afraid to write down your goals, because the goals that you write down on a piece of paper tomorrow can be going on your resume in the next 3 years when you complete your goal. Thank you.